Hey, how's it going, folks? Finally got out of that meeting. So we did see General Liu bite the dust at the hands of Abdullah a moment ago, and we've had quite the violent and chaotic game here. It looks like we see Earl going in after BM, and I do think he has this. I'll leave 4 there to pick up that green territory. And this is going to set him in turn, so that's going to be 3 points for Earl Harper. GG's to BM. And this game is rapidly approaching its close. Does BM have enough troops to run it right here? That's right, Bertram. You guys now have a commentator. This game now has a commentator, anyway. He is going to attempt the run here. Going pretty heavily after Zeevil. Doesn't have enough to kill Zeevil. Going to 50% of the board. I'm not sure he quite has enough. Might come down to a 2v1 at the end. Yeah, it looks like he'll come up just short. That 2v1 fails. Gets his 4v1 here. 1v2 fails. That one's successful. Yeah, I don't think he's got enough troops. Green kills blue and wins. Yeah, that does seem likely at this point. So we're back over to Abdullah. He's on 5 cards. I have not been keeping track of where the sets are at. Oh wow, 20. Okay, so yeah, very quick game here. I would add one more down there. You don't want that. You don't want this kill to fail. But the 20 set isn't that much. Okay, he is going to add one more down there. All right, so now he's going to put the rest on the 3 and finish blue off here. That should be enough to set him in for the 25. Let's see if he passed. If he passed this correctly. Holy smokes! Can't talk to it. Oh geez, he did not path this correctly. Abdullah fails to get the blue kill. Very rough. Earl is just beside himself, it seems like. Yep. Scuffed the pathing big time. Very unfortunate for Abdullah. Does Zeevil have a set on 3 here? He does not. He goes ahead and gives Earl another card. Looks like Earl is going to sit on 3. Will likely win this turn, so I'll go ahead and give Earl the points for this. GG's to Zeevil. Well played to Earl, picking up that Fed bounty. I'll remove these points if he somehow fails to win this turn, but I think he has it. All right, couple more, just one more. There's the 70. GG's, well played to Earl Harper. Taking the game 1 win here in round 5. All right, now we'll be hopping into game 2. All right, oh shoot, I didn't keep track of turn order. Oh well. So Mitch, I'm gonna go ahead and back out of the host dashboard if you want to take over scorekeeping for me. Because I am gonna have to. So, unfortunately, folks, as much as I want to finish the cast for this game, the final game, the final round for the Big Maps Open tournament is going to start here in 20 minutes. So I'll be on here for maybe another 10, 15 minutes for this. But I am going to have to close the stream here and pop open the PRT stream. So I'll need the downtime a little bit of downtime to swap everything over, stream keys and all that stuff. Excuse me. So game 2 is a fixed 70% game on Japan. The W for this game is going to be worth 20 points. Um, and with Earl on 21, add that to his 18 points that he got last round. Earl is now on 39 points, just a couple points behind Zeevel. Trying to find someone who has the Japan map. It's possible that nobody does. Earl hosted the last game. Apparently he doesn't have Japan. Zeevel doesn't have it. So we're checking with the other players to see if somebody does. Abdullah also doesn't have it. So if, and General Liu doesn't have it. So if BM also doesn't have it, then we'll be playing a 70% fixed game on the classic map. Ooh, it looks like Zeevel is thinking of buying the map. That's certainly an option. We won't make him do it, but because we do have backup settings, but if he wants to, we certainly won't stop him. So BM responded in Arabic, so I don't know if he has the map or not. Can you not read Arabic? No. Nope. All right. Yeah, skill issue for not being able to read Arabic. All right, we've lost our screen share here. Um, so Mitch, I think now might be a good time for you to hop in and take over the scorekeeping. Um, just because I don't think this game will end by the time the Big Map Open game starts. And the Big Map Open game might actually start early. So, uh, I do feel bad though, because it'd be nice to give these guys a proper stream, proper cast. All right, we are away with game 2. Hey, welcome in, Cosmic. Thank you so much for the raid. You guys are just in time for game 2 of the national qualifiers for Saudi Arabia. They're in round 5. This is the last round for the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia players to qualify for their national team. Right now we have Earl Harper leading the round. But last week, Zeevil put up some numbers. So the overall standings are Zeevil in the lead on 41 points. Earl right behind him on 39 points total for the 2 rounds. Carpo, who is not here with us today, is in third with 12 points. Then Abdullah is in fourth with 3 points. And then fifth and sixth are BM and General Liu, respectively, both on 0 points. Hey, how's it going, Pumpkinhead? Thanks for the first time chat. I will say though, it's a bit unfortunate. I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to close the stream here and bounce over to the PRT channel, because the Big Map Open final tournament game is starting here in about 10 minutes, and I'll be casting that one. That is gonna happen before before this game ends, unfortunately. I wish there was a way I could cast both. That'd be nice, but oh wow, we see oh geez, who's white? Who swapped colors on me? I'm assuming that's Abdullah because is it on Twitch? Yeah, I'll be streaming it on Twitch on the PRT channel. And that's what I'm saying is I can't have both Twitches up at the same time. So this game is going to lose its cast here in a few minutes. Let me open the match host dashboard again so I can correct the colors here. Yeah, I don't see green, so I'm assuming Abdullah switched over to white. We do see some serious slamming and smacking happen in this game, though. Earl has a 10 stack waiting in the wings in front of Australia. And it looks like Zeevil and General Liu are fighting over South America. I mean, the way this is going, maybe we'll have everybody dead in the next 5 minutes. That'd be crazy. Okay. Liu continues to beef up Argentina, but isn't taking any further action. Abdullah, on the other hand, also continues to beef up Australia, but doesn't remove Liu from it. Sees that Harper is waiting for him to hit the 3. Ooh, Harper going to go ahead and move into Indonesia. Moves in deeper. Goes ahead and slams Abdullah's 8 fails the roll. Abdullah sitting in there with 3 troops, chuckling to himself, apparently amused at the 2 cards he's got in his hand. All right, and this makes our troop leader, BM is the troop lead, because he apparently is the only player that's been able to keep his nose clean. But that's about to change. Decides to fully slam 2s and 3s to take the North America bonus. But believe it or not, folks, he is still the troop lead, even after that. All right, we got Zeevil up. Still beefing up Brazil. Doesn't seem like anyone's interested in messing with BM. Oh, Liu decides to change tacks, removes Abdullah, and claims Australia for himself. Good news for Zeevil. Gonna try and slow roll. Ooh, looks like a dice error. If I'm not mistaken, I think he used 2 dice there. But he's winning his 1v2s. Does he break? Holy smokes, this man just rolled 3 single dice in a row to break BM's North America. That was certainly something. Had a 4v3, but rolled 2 dice, lost 2, and then proceeds to manually win the 1v3. You can't make it up, folks. It's nice to see rolls like that happen, because they're normally not attempted in uh, in other tournament games. We'll just leave it at that. So when they are attempted and they're successful, it's just wild to see. All right, so purple down to 4 cards. Ooh, Abdullah has the 10 set on 3. Had he hung on to his bonus, he probably would have been able to potentially even run it this turn. Let's see, can he pick up a bounty here? Both Earl and Liu are super weak. Zeevil also looking at a 10 set on 3. Zeevil, kind enough to share screen, by the way. Abdullah seems to just be interested in beefing up his North America bonus. Doesn't seem particularly interested in going for a kill. Though I'm not going to lie, I would go ahead and pick up the Earl kill here. Since it's a fixed game, you do not need to set in turn. For the bounty points to count. All right, Zeevil with the 10 set. He has the South America take. Does he also break his northern neighbor? That 4 guard is the weakest of Abdullah's guards. Or does Zeevil want to pick up a bounty here? Might even have the double kill. Looks like he is going after General Liu. This will only set him in turn if he's able to kill both Liu and Harper. Doesn't look like he's going to have the juice to do both, but he does successfully take out General Liu. That's worth 3 points. All right, Mitch, if you're still here and you want to take over scores, I'm gonna bounce out of the dashboard here. Um, right, Earl doesn't have a set, it seems like. Meanwhile, Zeevil is being permitted to hold 38% of the board. We'll see if Abdullah has anything to say about that. I can't believe Earl is going to take a fifth card. If you are Abdullah or Zeevil, I think you'd be crazy to leave the Earl bounty on the table. Sorry, not Abdullah, BM. Excuse me. If you're BM or Zeevil, you'd be crazy to leave the Earl bounty on the table. It's a shame that his portal is closed. The Congo portal would be nice to have open right now. But if he gets good dice on the Eastern Asia 4, he probably still has the kill. Even with average dice. Ooh, wants to go after Zeevil, it looks like. Going into Argentina, that's probably the better path, honestly. He does have it all in the line, just needs to go south and then back up. Doesn't need to split. Splitting might cost him the kill. Yep, he sees the path. 10v6, just enough for the 4v1 at the end there. GG's to Earl. Congrats to BM for taking a bounty this game. Mitch, hopefully you're grabbing that bounty points because I bounced out of the dashboard. Yeah, he should run it here. He's on 54% of the board setting in. Yep, couple troops there to bag those two territories, the rest in China. He's got Europe. Ooh, fails the 5v2. That's a shame. Might still have it anyway. Going to pick up these territories. Needs to come off Greenland. Needs to go. Nope. Needs to go right with that. Not going to maximize the usage of his troops here, but he still has it with the 4v1 and Yakuts. Well played to BM, taking the. Oh, excuse me, Abdullah. My bad. I had the colors wrong. Abdullah was black and BM was white. My mistake. Sorry about that. Let me make a note of that. So the 3 points that I gave to BM should go to, or the 3 points that I gave to Abdullah should go to BM. So I'll send you a DM on that, Mitch. All right. So with that, folks, we don't have time to stick around for game 3. Despite how exciting this is. But come on over to the PRT channel. I can't raid you over there, unfortunately. I'll be casting the final game for the Big Map Open tournament. This will be a one-game match over there to decide the winner of the Big Maps Open tournament over on PRT. All right. So anyway, we'll raid out to Hudson because Hudson's participating in that game. All right. Thanks everybody for watching. I'll see you in a little bit, and I will catch y'all next time. Bye-bye now.
To get someone from the wait list. Is there even a wait list for the final? I don't know how it works. Oh, hey up, Micah. Thanks for the raid. I know you'll be streaming this over on the PIT channel. Thanks, Noob. Talk about Noob. Noob is in our
Bueno,